So
Hey,
good.
our most perfect slate. Yeah, that's good energy.
I will say, as soon as we started recording, my mouth immediately started making weird noises.
Like
you
what?
know what I mean? Yeah, like that.
Like that.
But also just squeaks, throat noises. You know what I mean?
My biggest pet peeve in the world as a church kid, you will relate, church goer, yes. But I don't know why, specifically as a kid. There was this one youth pastor specifically on the team, and whenever she would talk to a mic, I don't know if it was her.
You could hear it.
Mixed with the sound guy.
Yes.
Very sensitive mics, but it was always this. I'm going to do my best impression. We are so grateful that you guys are here today.
I know exactly what you mean.
And God is here too. You could just, it's a wet mouth.
Is that
overly
when
wet mouth
the
syndrome?
mouth is too wet? Because
Is that when the mouth is too wet or the mic is too sensitive?
Because sometimes I feel like my mouth makes more noises when it's too dry.
I felt like she was a velociraptor in Jurassic Park, and every time her mouth, it wasn't when she would talk so much, it was every time in between talking when her mouth would open for the next word.
I know
it
exactly
would be like
what you mean. I think
disgusting.
You know what I'll say?
Thank you for knowing exactly what I mean.
I think that it's
my better half.
People who use the Britney Spears mic more often than not.
That's true. Thank you for calling it that. Its official name.
I know. What is
that?
That
is all it is called. No. That is what it's called. I don't want to ever tell
Spears
you.
Mic. And
she doesn't need to know.
But it always happens more so with women than men.
Yeah. Why?
Is it
great?
Oh, you know
women
what? Perhaps a lip gloss issue? Is it a lip thing? I wish I knew. If any tech
I think it was a lip thing. Now I'm trying to make recreate it, and I think it's if any tech people are listening, which I know we have those. I know we have those.
Yeah.
There's one specifically. I know you're listening, bud. Let me know.
If that's common with women.
If that's common.
Just another thing keeping us down.
She did wear lip gloss. It was always only the women.
That might be it.
Why is it only the women?
You know what's also annoying?
Maybe women just have wet mouths. Because we give good sloppy toffee and we're always ready for it.
Yeah, our mouths are just revved up.
What?
When teachers would do the thing where they'd curl one finger in front of their mouth, giving Katie a specific image. And they would be chewing their food, talking to you, as if that curled finger would block any sound or any visual at all.
It is so hilarious. I am so glad you're saying the curled finger.
Yeah. So, basically...
1 second. Yeah, curled finger.
So gross.
Disgusting. As if that one scorpion tail is blocking your entire fucking Caesar salad. Miss Zemble.
Exactly.
It's juicing down your mouth. At least use your whole hand. I got called out. This is something I do. I got called out by this when I was in high school. It was when I was rehearsing for a play. And this girl, very astute observation of me. She was like, you always cover your mouth when you're eating. And I was like, oh yeah, because when I'm talking. She's like, no. Not even just when you're talking.
Yeah.
You cover your mouth.
I get
like
that.
a little anime girl. And I'm just going like, hee. And I do because I just don't want anyone to ever see me like that.
Me too.
At all, ever.
I get that. I don't like...
But we my point, we use our whole hand. We're not just using a little Captain Hook, a little pigtail.
Yes.
We're using our whole hand so you don't see anything. You don't see my Chipotle.
Yeah.
What does the finger do?
And also, I don't know. I don't even know where that sentence is going. Completely gone from my
I don't
head.
even know if that finger is clean and if it should be against your mouth for that long.
Has any cleanliness at all.
Because last I saw, you were using that finger to separate, dirty ass.
I remembered.
Harry and...
Whoa.
What? It's just because I said a negative thing with a man named Harry.
No, I just thought you were going to say something was hairy.
A dirty ass Harry elastic that ended up on the whiteboard because somebody shot it from the back.
That's so true.
And then you go and you hook that around your little salad finger and you go, whose is this? That's the same finger that you're going,
against your mouth with.
I want to throw up.
I don't know where the impression that salads as like a good food to be eating that give give off the
going?
idea of being very delicate. Because when I eat a salad, lettuce is pouring out such big,
yeah, it's not a cute look.
Spinach pieces are so gigantic.
But there isn't a food you can eat cute.
A stem is just poking out of my mouth.
True.
It's happened to me more than once.
I look like a plesiosaurus.
That's like
it's a dinosaur theme today. I have to make one more dinosaur reference. Plesiosaurs were vegetarian, so.
Oh, they were?
You just look like you're just nomming on a bunch of, like a dinosaur. Just
yes, that's exactly what I look like when I eat a salad.
Me too.
I don't like to eat salads in front of people. It's aggressive.
I just don't like to eat in front of people, so I don't really care. See, to me, a salad's no worse than eating anything else. I'm sorry. I can't relate to you on that.
What's the only food I could even imagine
I would rather
eat
something.
People?
No, but the thing is, though, to be honest with you, I'm sorry. I would rather eat a salad, though, because I would rather eat something with a fork over, like, a hamburger.
You know what?
Like
I can't.
tacos,
I literally.
You're
burrito. Right. I can't think of a single food I would want to eat
in front of someone. A salad's probably the best, or like a bowl.
Yeah, a salad Chipotle,
I don't know.
But then, the smell of the Chipotle bowl would make me self-conscious. You know what I mean?
There's just no cute. It's just eating dates aren't cute.
Yeah, it's really stressful. It's so stressful. But we should be, for our fans, we should be destigmatizing it. But just know that we struggle. We struggle with it.
We should be destigmatizing it. But no, I just also mean I can't talk and eat, so it's just not a good environment to get to know me. Exactly. I'm at my lowest. I don't want to talk and eat. I'm stressed. Do you want to get to know me when I'm stressed?
I don't understand, what even is a dinner date? We're supposed to talk with our mouths full?
That's why coffee dates have become the new dinner dates.
Yeah.
Our generation has taken dating into our own hands, and I'm grateful for it. I've never been on a dinner date for a first date, thankfully.
Thank God, yeah.
Yeah, because everyone knows that's terrible. Mm-hmm. And I think I straight up said, too.
Eating a sandwich, and during the breaks of your conversation, you're still holding it. That is my worst nightmare.
God. A sub.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of getting hungry, though. I need to stop. I'm really hungry.
Imagine a meatball sub. Steaming hot with melted provolone cheese.
You know what I'm going to think about what just happened before we started recording? I think the viewers deserve to know.
What?
We were just chilling, and then my husky started hunting a fly, and then deadass ate it.
Rammed into Katie's TV.
My TV with her nose. It was really cool and high tech. The whole TV turned white around where her nose bonked it, like she was a little Tron dog. And then the fly fell down, and then Vanessa was like, "Whoa, is that its other half?" That's disgusting.
It either split in half, or there were two bugs.
There were not two bugs.
Well, then what was
split in half?
Because there was a thing that was on the counter, and then one thing on the floor.
Maybe it had a fucking partner on its back. Maybe it had a little spider monkey. Maybe if it was a Bella and Edward fly. There was a spider monkey holding on tight.
Did we just ruin their romance then?
But they were disgusting for fucking in my room. Get out of my room, you fuckos. Get your own pile of shit.
Get your own trees.
Get your own trees to
spider monkey on.
I guess, yeah, if I were two flies in love, I would come here too. My room is very romantic. I guess I can't hate them.
Sometimes I become such a bimbo. Such a bimbo.
Yeah, for what?
In life, and
I can relate, girlfriend.
We were film students. We have film degrees. And we were watching Twilight, and I went, how did they get so far up in those trees? That is so cool. And Katie
I had to be her film
and our
boyfriend
roommate Kelsey went,
her.
Well, that's CGI.
Well, it was a short tree.
I was so embarrassed.
It was totally fun.
I thought that they were totally really high up there.
I will never understand being mean to someone about that.
Slamming someone for something like that.
It's fun. And I want people to believe that's real.
To believe something so cool.
That's why I like watching movies with kids, because they'll go, "Whoa, how did they do that?" And then you're like, "Oh, he's a vampire."
So true.
What do you mean? That's awesome. It's way more fun that way.
That is awesome.
But I only know because I watched this making of Twilight documentary, and I'm sure you did too, but maybe you blocked out this scene because there was this part where they have like a fake tiny tree, and it's just like the top of the tree in the studio.
Oh.
And so they would just climb this little like fake,
like
fucking playground tree. And it took the magic of the scene right out from under me.
Yeah.
Because every time I see that scene now, I just imagine it's literally just Robert Pattinson and Kristen Stewart on a freaking, 5-foot playground thing.
Yeah, that does destroy it.
Monkeying around.
Monkey.
And they just jump down. I thought when you guys were saying it smells funky like...
It smells it smells sour like funky.
I thought you were saying it smells sour like monkey. And I was like, what are these girls on? Yeah, monkeys probably do smell sour. They don't, I don't know, have access to Irish Spring.
Yeah. If anyone doesn't know, we've been watching.
Thank you.
If anyone's unfamiliar, on TikTok there have been trending sounds. One of them being, it smells sour like funky. And it's these people who do...
Arcade Craniacs. We're their biggest fan.
And they do videos like for kids, like haunting videos about the imposters from Among Us.
But they take it too far.
They take it way too far. Nothing makes sense. And I really suggest looking it up. Because it's the hardest I've laughed in a long time.
Exactly. It's the hardest Vanessa and I have laughed in a long time. We cried. We did cry. I cried.
I did cry, yeah.
I cried. I don't cry laughing often.
Yeah, I did cry
really
at one point.
Rarely.
Because it was just insane. So funny. And it's so unhinged.
It's so worth the watch.
Yeah, it's really
so
worth
unhinged.
It. Please look them up.
It's everything. Yeah. I sent it to my boyfriend and I just said, you need to watch all of this or we can't stay together because it's that important. And he was just like, what the fuck did I just watch?
That's an update for our, what are they called?
I have a boyfriend.
What are our fans?
Cagers.
That
was the best segue we could do.
That's good, because like Ragers, that's good.
Yeah, that's why I say, what's up, Cagers? Which I didn't do this week.
Whoa.
We never even introduced. We just got right into it, which is fun and fine and sexy. And I love when movies just start in the middle.
Me too.
That's why I loved this adaptation of Little Women.
Yeah. Wow.
Exactly. Thank you. That's why we're soul sisters.
I've always loved that. I used to fantasize about making this one movie and it would just start in the middle.
Let's do it. Let's make it. Let's make it. I'm so interested in that already.
Wow.
Let's start a movie in the middle.
That's really beautiful to hear.
Starring Nicolas Cage.
Yeah. Starring Nicolas Kim Cage.
I think he would be down to consider a movie of ours that we write for him and say, because it'd be like, we have a podcast all about you, baby. Mm-hmm. He'd probably like that.
I think he would like that.
He would totally like that. Yeah. Two girls out here have dedicated their lives to his film history.
I also think
this is our life's work.
We should write a movie. I've said this before.
Yeah.
We should write a movie for Anna Faris.
Absolutely. Yes.
I think it's going to be really good.
We are her biggest fans.
I think it's going to get her an Oscar.
Oh, yeah.
I think she deserves recognition.
Thank you.
That she never gets.
This is our passion project.
Yeah, our passion project.
We love Anna. We know how to write for her strengths. We know what she's capable of. Right. She is capable of so much.
She's capable of so much more
than you guys even know.
If only you guys could scratch the surface of what she is capable of.
You would be in shock. You would be pissing yourselves, cumming yourselves, and shitting yourselves, and barfing yourselves. All at the same time, if you knew her true talent.
She really came into the industry.
You know who I think deserves to be written a movie too by us.
Who?
But it's actually a hoax. And it's the worst movie ever and it ruins their career. Christopher Pratt.
We do a double feature thing. We do a double homicide.
We do a double homicide. Because he never deserved her.
Mm-hmm. No.
He never deserved her.
No, he didn't.
He never deserved for her to bear his seed, only to leave her for some basic Republican ass rich kid.
Right.
When we have a self-made, talented goddess, but the real zinger, and I know we've said it before in the podcast, Queen Jest. Because how hard is it to find a woman that funny?
It's so hard. And really,
she is not that funny.
If you're listening and you're like, Anna Faris, I just really haven't even thought that much about her.
Think about
think about her career and think about how she came into the industry at a time where women were just not.
No, they were not doing that.
Just kind of thrown aside once they hit a certain age. It's like, no more roles for you.
And also, she was the first woman to be genuinely funny and not just sexualized in the stoner comedy genre. So she's the stoner comedy queen for
very true
stoner women. Mm-hmm. She's because she's genuinely funny. It's not just like freaking Ben Stiller's wife who is in all of their comedies and just there to be squeezed.
Yeah. But anyways,
The House Bunny. That was a cultural reset
good.
for me. I know not for everyone, but for me.
For me, it was too because
thank you. Emma Stone.
I fell in love with Emma Stone. I was like,
that's so beautiful. We should recreate a scene from that where I'm Anna Faris's character and you're Emma Stone.
Wow, we should.
We should do like the fun scene where she's like giving her ideas and then she goes, "You'd be perfect for this line." Why does everybody's eyes glaze over when I talk about that?
That's literally
That's literally you. That's so funny.
Yes, that was a movie. Once I saw that movie, I was like, I can't remember which came out first. Do you know if Easy A came out first or? I thought House Bunny came out first.
Came out first, for sure.
And
that
I
was before
remember
her big
seeing
fame.
that and then being like, once Easy A was coming out, I was like, I have to see it. And I saw that in theaters because I was like...
Us falling in love with Emma Stone is a big...
It's a big moment.
It's a big moment for both of us,
And she married a SNL writer.
I know, so we weren't far off.
Yeah, we weren't far off.
She could have fallen in love with us. I think she could have.
I think she could have too. I think it's just bad timing.
Emma, could have had a beautiful polyamorous relationship with her. Emma, if it ever goes south with him, we are so here for you.
We are here for you.
We will cherish you.
We'll be great in a polyamorous relationship. Let me explain.
Yeah, we would be really good because neither I wouldn't get jealous of you. You wouldn't get jealous of me. We both understand each other's strengths and assets.
We would support each other.
Yeah.
We understand where we may have strengths, where we have weaknesses.
Yes.
So, for example, helping plan birthday parties, special events.
Would be great.
Katie's great at planning. Helping out with day to day, making sure everything's good
Vanessa.
In the house. I'm here for you. I'm here to make sure everything's good. Like, it's all going to be good always. Don't worry. So if things aren't working out.
You have someone to take care of you.
Yeah.
At all times. You have someone to bring you fun at all times. It's beautiful. What more could you want, Emma?
What more could you want?
Seriously, Emma. I'm glad. Did they actually get married? I thought they were just engaged.
I think they have a baby.
She has a baby?
I think she has a baby. Another reason to come join our polyamorous
oh my god, yeah.
Family is we will help take care of the baby.
We're great with kids.
Yeah.
Dave McCary. For sure. All right. Well,
I thought you said Ferrero.
Ferrero Rocher.
It's like, what kind of expression is Ferrero Rocher? The whole reason we got on this tangent was to say that Katie has a boyfriend.
Yeah. Right after I said that another man was Summertime Fine.
Trying to sell our lives to Emma Stone.
Yeah.
But...
Yes. I have a boyfriend.
I was going to say, how have you been? Give an update.
Thank you. And then we'll get to you, of course. Okay. I've been better than ever. Life is finally... taken off for me.
Yes.
It was a rough while. We missed you guys. I missed you guys.
Right.
But now I'm out of my hole and into the sunshine and exciting things are coming up. Yeah. I just got into back into a relationship and I'm going to be a mother of 2 dogs soon.
Oh, so that's really mother exciting of 2 dogs.
Me. Yeah. Expanding my family. And so Pepper's going to have to be a sibling.
It's going to be hard for her.
Yeah, she is. So that was a great setup then. She is someone who would be terrible in a polyamorous relationship.
Absolutely.
Talk about unsupportive. Talk about selfish. Talk about jealous. She is not going to be a good sister.
No, yeah.
So we do fear that. But it's okay. She'll learn. She'll have to just learn to love.
Yeah.
She's a spoiled brat. She's a spoiled princess. She's been an only child her whole life, which I highly discourage. I've always said that to my friends. I'm like, don't you fucking dare have one kid, please.
Yeah.
Because I don't want, if you can't control it, I sound like such a bitch.
I know.
I sound like such a bitch. But I just have people that like choose to have one kid to spoil the fuck out of it. Like I know people like that and I know kids like that and they're horrifying individuals, as I'm sure you've experienced.
Absolutely.
Like, have you ever met like just an only child, really rich kid?
Yeah.
Horrifying.
Yeah. It's
a monster.
It's a nightmare.
A monster. Yeah, there's no way that they're not going to be sociopathic, to be honest with you.
My best friend growing up was an only child.
Oh,
I don't think she'll have a problem hearing this. She was an only child until later.
Well, she's different.
Yeah.
She's not like that
until
at
later.
all.
But she did used to be. And she wouldn't deny it. She wouldn't deny it.
Okay.
But I remember
my cousin was kind of like that.
We used to like play games, and sometimes if things weren't going her way, she would just say, all right, well then I'm going to go home if I don't win. And there would just be silence.
What the fuck?
I know.
What?
The hell? Crazy. That's what only child. She even says she goes, I try not to be an only child. I would never want to have an only child.
So funny. Okay, good,
it breeds a behavior.
I'm gonna go home if I don't win. Oh my god.
Yeah, it breeds a different behavior. And then imagine she had a cousin who was like actually an only child forever.
That's my cousin.
She was unhinged for real.
Yes.
She pushed me down a hill once.
Like Jill.
Yeah.
Like Jack and Jill. Why?
Insane. I don't even know why. I provoked
you stole
something
her pail of water? What?
I literally don't know what.
I provoked something feral in her.
We used to play, me and my best friend and her cousin used to play Peter Pan, okay? That was like our imaginary game.
Oh, who were you?
Okay, wait. So she always had to be Wendy.
Wendy.
She had to be Wendy. Or
bad shit would happen.
Yeah, bad shit would happen.
Or she'll push you down a hill.
My best friend always was Tinkerbell, and then I was Peter Pan, and I have always felt very feminine.
It's very
I've always wanted
neutral of you.
Yeah, I've always wanted to like play feminine characters. Like I don't have like
Peter Pan energy
in me. I wanted to be someone feminine. So one time I was like, "Can I please just be Tinkerbell?" And my friend was like, "Yeah, you can be Tinkerbell. I'll switch with you. I don't mind."
Sad.
I would never try and be Wendy. I get my throat slit if I try to play Wendy. But I begged, and my friend was like, "Yeah, you can be Tinkerbell. I'll do Peter Pan." And and she was like, "No, you always have to be Peter Pan." I was like, "Can I just be a girl for once?" Like, I wanted to be like a pretty Tinkerbell.
I relate.
Or Wendy.
Absolutely.
But no, not in that house.
Not in that house.
I got pushed down a hill. And then one time she pushed my friend into the pool.
Oh my god.
One time she ripped off her necklace.
That's very, very, very bad.
Yeah, she was
What? She's a menace.
Insane. A menace to society.
Ew. I had an only child friend like that too. She was fucking evil to me.
Yeah.
And my mom was worried for my health, so she stopped hanging out with her because she would kick me around like that too. Ew. I always wanted to be. This was back when only the like first Harry Potters were out, so Luna Lovegood wasn't in the universe. And my friends would always play Harry Potter, and they would get to be the brunette girl, got to be Hermione, and I was fucking Malfoy because my hair was white.
Oh, brutal.
They were like, "You look like Malfoy the most."
Especially as a kid, that's hard because you really hate the villain.
And the redhead was Ginny. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was fucking Malfoy. For exactly like you, a man.
Yeah,
I was
a man too.
I am the girliest girl ever. I don't want to be Malfoy.
It is like, and I mean, it's such a fraction of, like those feelings really are just like the tiniest fraction of what like a trans person would feel in a situation, because it is upsetting. Have you ever been confused for like real. A man? It is deeply upsetting.
Yes, I have. So when I had my pixie cut,
I cannot
have
imagine.
A very funny micro story, and then I want to know how you are.
Okay, yeah.
I've definitely told you this before, but I used to have a pixie cut. I used to have like Miley Cyrus. When Miley Cyrus like cut her hair like that, I cut my hair like that short, and it looked great. I loved it.
Yeah,
but I also dressed very feminine to never be mistaken for a man because I was afraid of that. And one time me and my brother were at this beach cleanup like early in the morning. It was like 6 a.m. So I was wearing fucking like sweatpants.
Voluntarily?
Yeah, we were volunteering. I don't know, college applications. Wow. Whatever. And I love the beach. No, actually, I take that back. I would clean up the beach. Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's really respectful. I'm saying you should be respected for that.
I was trying to play it down, but I really do love I love doing that. Because you have the trash grabber, so it's not that bad. But anyway, it's like cold and early, so I have my pixie cut. I'm not wearing makeup, and I am in sweats. And this old guy leading it literally goes, this is awesome. Great turnout today. This is just what I like to see. Just two brothers, points to me and my brother, showing up, getting out here early. This is a family affair. You two boys, you kick us off now. And they literally brought us up. And I was like,
whoa.
I cannot. My brother was laughing his ass off.
Yeah.
Because obviously it's hilarious. But fucked up.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
And in that moment, I was like, I went home and I cried. And I was like, said to myself in the mirror, I was like, never do this to your hair again. Remember this feeling. No. Never do this to your hair again. And here I am now with long hair. But I probably will do it to my hair again.
Right.
Like in my 30s, I think it was cute. I like it. I like pixie cut.
It was cute.
Thank you.
But, wow.
How are you? How's your hair?
How am I? My hair's good.
Your hair's
Katie
beautiful.
cut my hair.
Yeah, is
last
it okay
week
now? Yeah.
Yes, it was always okay. For the third,
very nervous.
For probably hours after Katie cut my hair.
So I was staring at it and
her
nervous.
just staring at me and going, and if anything's wrong, it's fine.
You can
just
charge
tell
me.
And I just was like, no, it's all good. And she was like, I'm
Be
sorry.
honest with me right now.
Just like apologies. And I was like, it's okay.
Apologize. Because I have fucked up people's hair before. To be fair, I've only fucked up my ex-boyfriend's hair. I never fucked up a girl's hair.
You've never fucked up a girl's hair.
But it worries me because I saw the toll it took on him. And I never want... Well, on him, it's fine.
Right.
But I never want you guys to go through
It's also
that.
like you were pressured into that, though.
I was pressured and I was high and it was so hot and it was sweating. Never give a haircut under a time restraint.
Uh-huh.
We were about to go to the Huntington Gardens. When you're high, under a time restraint, and in 100-degree heat.
That's a nightmare.
It was horrible. And I'd never cut that texture hair before.
Whoa.
I'd never cut curly hair before.
Oh my gosh, his hair was curly? Why
his hair was curly.
And then,
let me just tell you. Okay, actually, it's his fault.
Yeah.
I said to him, I was like, okay, I'm done. This is as far as I comfortably will go. I was trying to give him the Jon Snow cut. Like, he had also had curly hair. So I just cut a little off. Yeah. And I was comfortable with it. And then he went, no, I want way more taken off. And so I was like, okay. Whoa. Guess I gotta go crazy. So I just started snipping.
Whoa.
And then I was like, oh no, I gave him an anime haircut. And then Claire, my best friend, was like, it looks really good from the front.
Oh my God.
And he I think he went to the bathroom and cried. He came back with red eyes, teary eyes.
That was his fault then.
That's so his fault, and he's so dramatic. I've had so many bad haircuts, and I'm like, well, I asked for this. Let's grow it out.
Yeah.
I asked for it.
And I was I knew that it would stress you out. I know it's a stressful ordeal. So I was try to give you the best circumstances I could.
You did. You're great.
I was like, is today good? Is a different day good?
Yeah. Are you high? Are you too high for this?
Yeah, are you too high? If you got too high,
and I did
it's
tell
okay.
her, I said I can only, at first I had agreed to cut her and our roommate's hair, and then I was like, no, actually, I can only do yours, because that will make me too anxious.
Yeah.
And that was a good executive decision. And she cut her hair today, and it looks great.
Yeah.
So, all's well that ends well.
Everyone in here cutting their own hair made me maybe I should just cut my own hair.
No. Well, you
No,
can.
I mean, that was what prompted me to have you cut my hair.
Oh.
Do a little at-home haircut.
Yeah,
I think that's a raised... This is going to sound generalizing, but I think it's a raised by woman thing, cutting your own hair. Because a lot of people's moms just cut their hair.
My dad cut my hair, though.
Oh, wow.
But he did a terrible job.
Oh.
So... But my dad cut our hair.
So I think it's very common for people
raised
who
by women.
grew
Yes,
up
it is.
with at-home haircuts to just go, I'm just going to do it.
It is.
But because I grew up, it was that is something...
Your dad was like, I'm not going to touch
There's
your
some
hair.
things we don't know how to do, and we outsource. Good. And that's okay.
No, yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, because it's more common for moms to know how to cut.
Right.
I'll cut my family's hair.
Yeah.
I will probably cut my kids' hair because I know how, but my dad cut my bangs, and they were terrible every time.
Wow.
Why did my mom let him do it?
Yeah.
Why couldn't she do it?
Why? My dad would always take me to get my hair cut by people he vaguely knew. So he would get
Why is that such a funny sentence? Wait, stop. My dad would always take me to get my hair cut by people he vaguely knew.
So that you could get a discount.
It's so funny. No, I know, but
Every
vaguely
time.
know is so funny. It's so funny to take up someone you vaguely know on a discount.
Yeah, I know.
Nothing gives me more anxiety
than taking up
taking a stranger up on a discount. Yeah. But I love it and respect the hustle. I need to learn to get over it.
But I'm currently I'm
hot.
Katie's getting a little toasty.
Sorry, guys. I just had to
here.
open up the window. So
But yeah, so I've always outsourced that. But this time I just want to trim. I don't want to, I don't have the mind for an executive decision on dying. So that I will go to someone because
dying
scary.
Is crazy. Yeah.
But so I was like, maybe in like a month or two, I'll go dye my hair, kind of trim my bangs area.
Yeah.
Do a little styling there.
Yeah.
And then that'll be that of that.
We should go together because I'm trying to grow out my bangs and then go to the salon to get like PC layer, like kind of like long. Like,
yeah, that could be fun.
Y2K, like.
Okay, hair. Are you willing to? Now we're just getting into us planning this, but.
Oh, I'm excited.
The best hair place I went to was in.
I'm willing to
Glendora.
Splurge
was in Glendora.
Oh, really?
And so I was like, is it worth driving that far? But I kind of think it is because she was my favorite.
If we both go. Yeah.
Very down.
I trust wherever you go that you say is the best place you've been to.
Thank you. Because
Glendora.
I feel like a lot of people, like, even though I don't have very specific hair, like I'll be like, can I get layers or something? And then they just look horrible. And I'm like, what is like, I have like the easiest hair to work on.
You have beautifully long, naturally straight hair that's not like over. It's like perfect texture. It's like not overly thick.
Right. So I'm
right
like,
in the middle.
What is the situation here? Which is like, I can't imagine people with like curly hair, how difficult it is for them to find someone. Because it's like,
gotta be
hard enough for someone with hair that they're supposed to know or are trained to know always.
Yeah. Where in Glendora?
It's close to like, I can't remember the salon name, but I follow her on Instagram. I have her number.
Oh, sweet.
But it's close to like the downtown Glendora.
Is it in the downtown?
It's not in the downtown. It's like, you know, like the street people who live in Glendora are like, whoa. You know the street, like Route 66, I think. Yeah. When you pass.
Where I used to live.
Guys, and you pass like Coffee Bean. And it's like on that side before you like turn into where like downtown area is.
It's not the Loft, is it?
I think so.
Oh, I know that place.
It is the Loft.
Rock on.
Yeah.
I love the Loft.
I like it. But
I've only seen great cuts come out of the Loft.
Wow.
So
yeah, I really liked it. And I liked the girl I had. She was so nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah. She messed up my appointment time, but she gave me a discount because she felt bad. And I was like, say no more. I'll always take a messed up appointment for a discount.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Discount on hair?
Speaking of discounts and money, someone hit my car today.
Yes. Speaking of how are you? Yeah.
How do you feel about that? I feel fine about it, actually. I was like, I really did come out of this on top.
You did. Oh, you know? Yeah. It was funny, guys.
Yeah. We were in the Starbucks drive-thru.
She was funny.
Like
she hit us with a zinger at the end. Our comedy queen. We will never be as funny as this queen.
It was... We went to Starbucks. I messaged the family, which is me, Katie, and Kelsey. Yeah. And I said, does anyone want Starbucks? I always have to do this. It's pretty humiliating because they have a discount and I don't. And I want the discount every time.
It's never humiliating. We're always down to go.
So I always go, anyone interested in Starbucks so I can get your discount? And
beautiful. Music to my ears.
Mm-hmm. So we all go. We're in line. Everything's good. We're paying. Everyone's having a fun time.
Yeah.
And then I suddenly hear a noise and I go,
we moved forward.
Yeah, I moved forward because I was pulling up a little.
We are at the window.
Yeah.
Did you already say that? Like, she's handing us our drinks. Like, half the drinks are in the car already.
Half the drinks are in the car.
Like, this transaction is in the
full
middle.
Swing. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I pull up a little.
And I didn't even have a seatbelt on. I'll be honest here.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I know.
Katie, please.
Katie, please.
I pull up a little so that Katie can, because she's in the back, so that she can get her transaction done out of a courtesy. I think the person behind me probably thought I was leaving and so went full-fledged forward.
Why.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why.
So she just assumed I was gone.
Why. I didn't understand her motive.
Happened. Yeah. And then I thought, my first thought was, oh my God, I've completely scratched the side of my car on the like counter thing where their tip jar is. That's what I thought had happened somehow. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And then I went, what was that?
Oh, what was that?
What was that? And Katie goes, they hit your car. Oh, they hit your car.
Because I wanted her to know she didn't do something. Because
so
she
confident.
I didn't want her to think she hit something.
Right, which is what I thought.
Yeah, because I turned around and then I just see someone with like their hands on their face. And she was like instantly crying. And that's how I am when I hit someone's car. And so I was like, I know that look.
Katie immediately knew what had happened.
Yeah.
Because I was in shock. And so Katie really had to take the reins and be like.
Okay, though.
Yeah, and be like, oh, they hit your car.
Well,
and I went, out. Oh, okay.
And then this man comes over. We pull over.
My window doesn't roll down, so I had to like open it and then expose Kelsey to this man. I felt so bad, but I was like, this is the only way. And
That's I said, the cherry on top. You should have been like, this window rolled down before you hit it.
Yeah. But then I was like stressed, so I just went, I'll pull over and we can talk about it. Because I was like, what's happening with the Starbucks worker needs to be finished so that we can go.
Yeah, you guys need to get your drinks. Yeah. We got to get out of here. And the Starbucks employee was just shell shocked. She was already a dainty
like a
creature.
Scared
little Bambi that we had thrown into the jungle and then told her, just, it's okay, we're in the jungle, but just keep taking our order.
Yeah.
And she was like, okay. Are you guys okay?
Exactly. Yes, exactly.
But we gave her a tip, so it's all fine.
And then
she's fine.
We pulled over, and the passenger was like, I mean, it looks like there's no damage. I can just give you cash. And then I literally was like, I have no sense of what damage is. Yeah, so I was like,
let's look.
I was like,
I need a second.
Can I get my friend, like a kid, like a little kid? Can I get my friend to look at it? And then he was like, yeah, you can get your friend. First of all, why did I ask permission?
I know, yeah. You could have just been like, 1 second. Hey, Tony.
So then I got Katie to come out so that she could look. And then we all were like, yeah, it's fine.
I didn't see anything.
I didn't see anything either. I have a crack on my back bumper thing.
Which we did address.
Right, which is just, I think, actually, someone from APU did that. I'll tell it to you in Morse code.
What? Mm-hmm. How did they do that?
They, were carrying something and slammed it into it on accident when loading up my car.
God.
I know. Yeah.
Idiot. Okay.
But anyway, so she assessed Katie in her infinite wisdom.
My mechanic.
And we decided there was no damage, and then they said, I can give you cash, but I didn't feel comfortable saying how much, so I just said, yeah, that's a good idea. Then he gave the number, and he said $100, and I said, it's good with me.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
100 sounded good.
They also, for anyone wondering,
they had a Mercedes.
They had a really nice car.
Really new.
Yeah, really new. I don't think they were in. I stalked her Venmo.
You did?
Seems like a lot of big money transactions.
What do you mean? How do you know?
Just big money.
How do you know? It doesn't say the amount.
But you can just tell by
How
words.
How do you know? What are they saying? Like, Cabo, private jet.
Like, I don't know, like deposits and like, I don't know, like big money types of words. Makes no sense.
Okay, awesome.
I'm just not worried, is what I'm saying. I would.
Yeah, they were very.
If this was like, to be honest, if this was like someone I could tell was like broke, I would just be like, it's okay. I don't care. Yeah. Like, let's move on.
No, they were fine.
But yeah.
They were very fine. Mm-hmm. And then she hit us with this zinger, which also makes me feel like she's fine. She was like, the guy was like, oh, I mean, not a bad way to make $100, right? Which is funny. Uh-huh. And then she was like, I can do it again if you want. Which is
so funny. Who was it? I can't remember.
And then I was like, can you come hit me? I want you to hit my body.
Can't remember if it was you or Kelsey, but one of you was like, it seemed like he started to pull out of how much money he had offered.
He did at one point. He was like, well, there's no damage, so.
Right. And
but we had already gotten that far, so. And so it's okay.
Yeah, so that's how that ended up. Anyways, we should probably talk about the movie. I'm really sorry. Oh my God.
I know. It's a social hour.
Whoa.
This is what happens when we take a break.
Just because we wanted to catch up.
I know. It's beautiful, though.
We can do our ad.
We love you guys, so we want to give you all of our personal information.
Yeah, we don't mind. Stick around and listen.
I'm trying to think if we overshared anything. Is there anything that we overshared?
I don't think so.
Okay.
What do you think we overshared?
No, I don't know. I was just asking
concerned
you.
about
I have
the
to ask
Venmo
you.
thing?
No.
I
just
we're
meant in
good.
general.
I'll
I meant
tell
even
you.
in things that I said.
No, I normally, if Katie
She usually
overshares,
tells
I'll text
me.
her after and
She'll
go,
be like, I think you should cut out. Which I'm just saying the name because it's so funny.
I'm like,
so
I think maybe.
She'll tell me to cut out when I go too hard on a man.
Yeah.
That
I'll go, are you comfortable with this person hearing this?
Yeah,
And
I'll
she goes,
bleep that name that I said also.
so funny.
So funny. Yeah. And you're like, are you comfortable? And then I go, oh, you're right.
Because usually it's just because once she's on a roll, it's like hard to stop.
It's hard to put a lid on her. Yeah. And that's what I do on dates. So.
Yeah.
Okay. Mid-episode ad break today.
Mm-hmm.
Take it away, Vanessa. Something we've both been enjoying.
Butter croissants.
Warmed up.
Warmed up.
Don't you dare get that shit cold. I will come and fucking shove a warm one up your ass.
One, store-bought croissants are disgusting. I tried to get something.
Yeah, they get stale.
Gross. Nasty aftertaste. I don't know what it's from. I can't find a good store-bought croissant.
They're not flaky enough. They're not thin enough.
No.
Which is what the French achieve correctly.
Right.
And what La Boulange achieves correctly with their partnership with Starbucks. Le Starbucks.
Le Starbucks.
Buckstar.
But they're so good. So if you're
good.
ever
Magnifique.
in the mood for a croissant. I mean,
I'm translating in French.
I'm realizing I usually buy them with your guys' discount, but they're not that
Discount.
expensive.
See?
Are they?
Expensive. No.
No.
$2.35. How much are they? One butter croissant is probably $2.35.
That sounds right. I don't know why.
Sounds really accurate. $2.35, maybe maybe $2.65.
Yeah, that sounds right.
But I don't pay for them.
Yeah.
I swiped them.
They're just so
Tyler,
good.
The creator, used to work at Starbucks, and he said that he stole a cheese Danish every single day, and he worked there for 2 years.
Whoa.
And then right before he got fired, he ate 3 cheese Danishes, and I was like, that is me.
Yeah, that is what I would do.
Yeah, I just eat a butter croissant every day, and fuck you.
Right. My cousin used to work at Starbucks in
then
the
what?
past. And
what
for
did they
Christmas,
do?
she would get us all. She
Butter
can't get
croissants.
fired for this because she doesn't work there anymore.
Yeah.
But she would get us all, sorry for messing up your drink. Here's one on us cards.
That's so nice.
Yeah.
I wish I had
She would
access
just
to those.
steal them.
They keep those locked up. That's awesome.
And you guys do them like digitally now. So it's there's a paper
it's
trail.
not. Yeah, and it's for the exact amount of the drink.
Whoa.
That
Really?
they messed up. Yeah.
Wow. Damn, Starbucks, relax.
Oh yeah, no. We are not chill.
We are not chill.
Oh no. No, honey. I can't wear a shirt with a yellow stripe to work, bro. Kill me.
That sucks.
But the croissants are delicious and we love it.
Yes.
And, I want to put this on the record because Vanessa said something earlier today that made me feel bad.
Oh, no.
Don't feel bad about ordering frappuccinos. If you want to order a frappuccino, order a frappuccino. I'm not going to be mad at you. But,
Right.
if you see that your store's in a rush and you're going to order like 6 frappuccinos and they're all ventis,
Think.
maybe think about where you're at in life if that is absolutely necessary.
Right.
If it is, like, oh my God, you're in a rush and you're about to go to a birthday party and everyone there needs a venti mocha cookie crumble, then do it.
Yeah.
And I won't be mad.
Right.
But you could say to me, be like, I'm so sorry. It is a birthday. Otherwise, I wouldn't do this. And I'll be
Right.
like, gotcha.
Or let's just say it's really busy, but all day, all you've been telling yourself at work is, when I get off work, I give him a mocha cookie crumble or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, you get
Exactly.
there,
That's beautiful.
you order it, and you can even say, I have a lot of time.
Yeah.
It's okay if there's a wait. I'm all good.
That's so
you know
nice.
what I mean?
That's the best. Just be like, take your time.
Yeah, take your time with it. It's all good.
Yeah.
we're going to be fine.
Good. And yeah, that's the truth.
Same goes for shakes at ice cream places.
There we go.
Fuck you.
Fuck you if you're going to throw a fit.
And you ask for 4 or 5 shakes when you can see that we're drowning.
That's hard.
It's hard.
Those are
the
thick.
Ingredients for the shakes
are
usually in the back of the store at ice cream places.
I bet. Because they don't keep that shit on the floor.
Yeah, they don't keep that in the front. I don't have time to go back and forth and back and forth.
And it's messy.
2 blenders.
It is messy.
If you're getting 2 blenders, everyone's ordering a different shake. Please
Keep your shit together. Just get ice cream like a regular person. And if you want a shake, go to Ruby's. I love Ruby's. Shooby-dooby down to Ruby's. All right. Nicolas Cage rating. Nicolas Cage.
Wait, we should first start with what the movie is.
A scream of terror. I feel like I need to like edit myself in the beginning, just like in a low voice, being like, the movie today is Deadfall. Just at the beginning.
This is like what My Favorite Murder does. Their intros are like an hour.
Yeah, I love
and
it,
it's
though.
like,
we love them for it.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Can I read the log line? I know you normally do, but I'm just really feeling theatrical.
Okay, yes, please do.
Okay, thank you.
Take it away.
Let me just start by saying we had a lot of fun watching this. It is advertised as a horror thriller, but we found it absolutely comedic. And the same acting level, production level, budget, camera quality level, talent level, besides Nicolas Cage, as a community theater production. Theater. Or student film.
Right.
So, keep that in mind. Deadfall. When Joe loses his dad in a sting, he contacts his dad's twin, Lou, who has a major sting planned. Lou's helper feels threatened by Joe. Who's conning who? What? The logline alone is a mess.
It's a mess. First of all, I watched the movie.
And I did not know.
Who the fuck is Lou's helper?
I was just about to say, Lou's helper.
His girlfriend?
I think that's Diane.
Whoa.
That's
Don't
sexist.
call his girlfriend his helper.
Helper.
Helps with what?
That sounds like it's his nurse.
Yeah.
I'm thinking if there's like a nurse in the movie. Like that bitch who massages his back. That cannot be who they're referring to.
Also, there's a sex scene in this movie. Goes on
way too long.
For hours. We were sitting there.
We thought we were watching porn at one point.
Position change. Like a porn. Like, you know how in porn it'll be like, we go from the doggy style to 69 to eating out to
ass eating,
whatever.
Pegging.
Yeah.
Back to
that's
69.
Literally how it was.
That's how it was. What I felt like was, this felt like, and this is common, okay? So first of all, some backstory here, the historical background. It's made by a Coppola. Surprise, surprise. Nicolas Cage's brother. Christopher Coppola, who, look him up. Just look at what he looks like, and then think about that. That's who's behind the camera right now. And the sex scene just felt like, to me, this was this shitty student film, and it's when student films want to be horny and they just want to film porn.
Yeah.
They just want to watch people have sex in the name of art. And so they have this whole thing and they're like, yeah, we're actually going to film it for an hour, but we're only going to because it looked like, to be honest, these people were just fucking.
Yeah.
It looks like he's just like had a voyeurism fetish.
Fucked. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they probably thought it was cool. Like
David Dobrik over here. Which, let's let everyone know, David Dobrik is a pervert who likes to watch people have sex.
Yes.
He is the guy from Not Another Teen Movie. What a weirdo.
David Dobrik is canceled in this house.
Yeah.
Used to be love of Katie's life. I used to be a fan.
I don't want to talk about it.
No longer are we interested. Also, as I've said in a past episode.
As we've said in the past.
I met him.
First-hand rude experience.
Rude. So
first-hand.
Yeah. So I shouldn't have let that slide.
He was rude. And he was skinny, so I'm not even attracted to him.
And he looked really, really tiny in his Tesla.
He looked tiny.
Like a tiny little child.
Baby driving daddy's Tesla. Wow.
What is your opinion on... It's really hard for me not to get stuck on tangents. I'm sorry.
No, I love tangents.
What is your opinion on, like...
That's why we're here,
movies that think that they're edgy or whatever for having, like, what's the fucking word?
Unbridled.
Pleasure
fest.
Non-simulated sex.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So like real sex. So like there's this one director, Gaspar No or something.
Drop it, Filmbo.
Yeah.
Gaspar Noir?
Yeah.
What?
Gaspar No.
I'm looking him up. Gaspar No? Mm-hmm. I see him. Argentinian filmmaker?
Yeah. He does a movie.
Oh my God.
He does a movie called Love with
Yes.
Zoe Kravitz's ex-husband, where it's real sex. Yeah. What is your opinion? Do you think that's just a director kind of or writer being I can do what I want, or is it actually an interesting exploration of
I think
film?
It is an abuse of power because you're gonna say yes to seem edgy also.
Yeah.
I think it's wrong in every way.
I think so too.
Thank you.
I'm not a big fan of it.
I don't like that. And that makes me uncomfortable watching it. Because then if I'm watching that with my boyfriend, then I'm just watching porn with my boyfriend. Because they are having sex.
Right, yeah.
So why not just watch porn with your boyfriend then? You're watching a movie. That makes me uncomfortable. I don't know. It just makes me uncomfortable in every way.
Yeah. It's very odd, and I feel young actors probably are more likely to get sucked into a film like that. Good. And then think that they're doing something.
Think about that environment on set. Mm-hmm. I just think that's going to cause way more harm than good.
That
and
movie
what's the
is
fucking
shocking.
game?
I watched it and it was
really.
Yeah.
How was it shocking? Everyone talked about it when it came out.
I'm pretty sure he nuts on the camera. I'm so sorry. We might cut that out. Wow. I feel bad including that.
No, don't. We're leaving that in. We are leaving that in. That's awesome.
Sorry.
No, that's porn then.
It is. It's like porn. Yeah.
Okay, so you just made high class porn.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Good for you.
Good for you.
I never know.
I just don't think that's gonna cause it feels like a Jared Leto thing to me.
It does. It feels very
way
in
too
support
beyond
of weird Methodist acting.
For what gain? For what gain?
You're an actress, so you might be a fan of Methodist acting, but to me, most of it is men. It's a power play.
It's an excuse to be a dick and a weirdo and a freak and not be judged.
Are you? Why is it with method acting? Is it usually characters that are a villain that murders people and not when you play a nice person?
Yeah,
Why is it always?
Because they use the excuse of those are harder for them personally to get in contact with. But it's not really, because you're saying to me that you'd rather live like that.
Yeah.
So I like to I don't like to goof. I like to get into character.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to be trying to have a funny conversation right before a scene, because then it'll be shitty, but not anything longer than that.
You're not like
Jesus
Jared
Christ.
Leto. Didn't Jared Leto send rotten fish, or he sent weird ass stuff?
Yeah, he sent dead animals to his co-star's house to be the Joker. Mm-hmm. That's gonna create a weird vibe on set. If fucking your coworker Saturday night, you open you're drunk and you go and you're like, oh, I got a package from Jared, honey. This is funny. Oh my God, it's a dead pigeon's head and a dead rat's body.
You thought it was awesome. Your DoorDash Taco Bell.
I thought it was my DoorDash Taco Bell. I'm hungry. And then you're opening the pungent, and then you see that motherfucker on Monday, and you're by the coffee, and you're like, hey, nice, thanks for the gift.
Yeah. Unhinged.
I'm not going to be his friend.
Yeah.
Way to not make any friends. Mm-hmm. Nothing is funnier, though, than that man not knowing that COVID had happened. Because he was on a silent retreat.
Doesn't he have a cult? I heard he does.
He totally would. He totally would. He totally would. He totally would.
I heard he has a weird ass cult or something. I'll investigate that and discuss it more next time.
Episode. Yeah. Tune in next time to hear about Jared Leto's cult. We should be giving things.
I know.
People should come back for.
Come back for Jared Leto's cult.
About this. Okay. The movie was called Deadfall, and what did you think of it? We had fun watching it because we were making fun of it.
We had fun because it's
bad.
A student film. Anyone who's ever seen a student film, it's a long student film.
Which we now own this movie also because we had to buy it on Amazon.
Yeah. It's suspicious that we bought it for $4. That's how you know it's a student film.
That's how you know. You know that this motherfucker needs the money to pay his bills. So we just gave him
$4. $4 in his pocket like that. I hope you get a good coffee with that. A black coffee, to be honest. But I hope you do.
I hope you enjoy it.
It was funny because it was so bad. The acting was so bad. The plot made no sense at all. I had no idea what was going on. It was genre
fluid. At one point we thought it was going to be sci-fi. Some guy had a metal arm.
With a metal arm that he used to slice people's fingers off.
But it also had mafia vibes.
Made no sense. A man gets his throat slit after eating some, like, jelly beans.
And then the jelly beans
come out of his throat.
So he didn't swallow them? That doesn't even make sense.
Doesn't make any sense.
Why did they slit the stomach and then the jelly beans come out of his stomach?
It's so weird.
So he was going to die anyway, is what you're saying. They were stuck in his throat.
Nicolas Cage dies. And...
Nicolas Cage... Oh, wait. I never even said this. Oh. My astute parallel.
Oh, yes.
Nicolas Cage in this is the inspiration for Uncle Rico in Napoleon Dynamite. He's just playing Nicolas. He's just playing Uncle Rico.
A side by side on the Instagram. Oh, that should be our promo post.
That's great. Yeah. That's great. Thank you.
A side by side. It's shocking. One could say upsetting.
One could say upsetting.
But he wears a wig, a toupee.
It's such a bad wig, guys.
And right before he dies, he gets it ripped off.
His wig
so
gets
demeaning.
Snatched. He kicked down to his lowest point.
I had to
right before death.
I had to look away for his death because it was so graphic.
Yeah, we had to tell her when it was over. It went on for a long time,
when the scene started, you see a deep fryer. Anyone who's watched the movie knows where it's going.
When you see a deep fryer, it's not good. If you got a deep fryer fear, step away from the film at this point.
Step away. Me and Kelsey immediately go, oh, God. And Katie goes, what do you mean? You guys are scaring me now. And then, of course... Because I didn't think they were
actually going to do it. I didn't think they were actually going to do it. I didn't think they were actually going to stoop to that fucking Final Destination ass level.
So, of course, Nicolas Cage dies via deep fryer, which I hate. I used to work at this job where I used to have to take the temperature of the deep fryer.
No!
And I hated having my hand near it.
I couldn't do it.
Because
I couldn't do that. Because I'd be so scared someone would just stick me in.
I have really bad intrusive thoughts where even if I'm doing something, I've told Katie
tragic accidents.
If someone like spits in a cup and puts the cup in my cup holder, I'm convinced it will end up in my mouth. By some chance, somehow.
That's why I had to get rid of my pee when I was in a bottle once.
When it was in a bottle. Because I said, if it's there, I'm going to lose my mind.
It's going to get in her mouth. She's going to drinking it
so
like
with the deep fryer thing, I'm convinced my hand will go in it. And I know it won't.
But it could.
But I think it will.
But what if a ghost wants...
Exactly. What if someone bumps me from behind? What am I supposed to do then? Anyway, so I used to have to take the temperature, so I hated it so much. But so he dies via deep fryer. Oh, sorry. And I closed my eyes until Katie said it was over. Because I didn't want to see it.
It was horrible. It was disgusting. Wig snatched. Why did they have to wig snatch him?
Wig snatched.
Insanity,
yeah. Do you want to do what time is it? Do you want to do the Nick Cage rating?
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, we're at 58.
Oh my God.
I know. My Nick Cage rating for this is high because he was very, very, very entertaining. He made me laugh a lot
too. Yeah,
he was funny and good. So him, I'm gonna give a 9.
I'd give him an 8.
Good.
Yeah,
that makes sense for you because the deep fryer thing really took it for you.
Yeah,
I understand. But the rest of the film, I'd give a 4.
I'd say 2.5.
Wow. I guess I should
Charlie Sheen is in this movie.
Yeah, Charlie Sheen.
That is so random.
And he loses a hell of a lot of money with them on poker. I mean, pool, whatever.
On poker.
On poker.
It makes no sense at all.
Yeah. So, but it is a fun. If you're high and you want something wild to watch, check it out. It doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense. You'll have no idea what's going on.
Our media recommendations this week are very important to us. Well, it's just one.
Okay. Well, I could do the first one. You can do the second.
We already kind of did the second.
Oh, that's true. Okay. It's just one then.
Yeah, it's just one. Our second one, guys, was what we mentioned earlier, the Arcade Craniacs YouTube channel, Among Us videos. It's really funny. Check it out. Okay, you go.
Our recommendation is brought to you by our friend Sophia.
Sophia.
That told us to watch it. Is Shark Tank. the show, let's get into something really quickly.
Let's get into it.
In this home, we don't support billionaires.
No, we do not.
So do we watch Shark Tank?
It is unethical in every way.
Yes. Will we eat them when we eat the rich?
Yes.
Also, yes. Don't worry. We're still on your side.
We're still on your side. We're on the side of the small business. Mm-hmm.
We're always on the side. But it is really interesting to see businesses on there. It's so interesting, the dynamic of everything.
Yeah.
It's way more entertaining than I thought it was going to be.
It's truly, stakes are so high. Mm-hmm. We love watching it for what they say no to that ends up making it. Because we love an underdog.
We love an underdog.
And they don't know everything.
They don't.
And that is the difference between us. When we watch Shark Tank, we're not glorifying these sharks.
Right.
We see their flaws.
Yeah.
And they make mistakes. Oh boy, do they.
Do they.
What did they say no on, Vanessa?
Ring.
Did you guys hear that? Mm-hmm. They said no to Ring, the #1 security system in America.
That's insane.
They also said no to
Kodiak pancakes.
Kodiak cakes, guys.
Yeah, Kodiak
Your
cakes.
favorite vegan, keto, paleo, normal, just delicious, protein-infused pancakes. I love that shit.
Yeah.
I'm such a slut for them. My pussy, every
So
time I
good.
see them, throbs.
Yeah.
They're so good. Beautiful packaging, too. They said fucking no to that.
They said no.
But, they said yes to that we do have in our home.
Scrub Daddy.
Scrub Daddy and Scrub Mommy. Mm-hmm. You guys probably have one of those in your home,
yeah,
too,
you
right?
probably do. There's a lot of Shark Tank products you might not realize that you have.
Which is awesome.
Which is so crazy.
I just love seeing that. Because it's happening in real time in our lifetime.
Yeah, it is happening.
And
That is
Ashton
really
Kutcher's
cool.
on for a few seasons, which is sexy and fun.
Which we love. Ugh. After those episodes. Wow. Let's just say
we were sold.
he a rare breed. No comparing.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
Mila Kunis is a lucky woman.
she is. She's a lucky woman. Do we feel weird? I don't want to accuse Ashton Kutcher of grooming. I'm just saying, like...
No, he was young, too.
He was, like, 21.
Oh.
Or, I thought he was, like, at least 19. And
She was 14.
Yeah.
I don't feel good about that. But the fact that they are together now...
And remember when that one writer came in?
But the fact that they're together now...
No, yes, okay. I love their relationship, too.
They're together now still.
I know,
That's
it's
true
beautiful.
love.
But do you remember when that writer came into our class?
Oh, my God.
And
I know
he
exactly
was
what you're
talking
saying.
about
A writer for
it,
That
and-
70s Show came into our class one time.
He came in and... First of all, he was weird. I didn't like him.
Yeah, he was weird.
I hope he never hears this.
No, it's okay.
Maybe we should cut that out.
No, he was being weirdly flirty with me when I said I liked Sabrina that he worked on. And then Vanessa had to tell me it was the wrong Sabrina.
A different
I thought it was a different one. I was like praising him.
A lot of my life is... a lot of me and Katie's life is one of us shattering the other one's dreams. For a reality
usually her
check.
shattering my dreams, but occasionally
we
I
reverse.
shatter some of yours. Okay, but yes.
But he was like, whoa, it's so weird to me to think that they're married. Like, she was like the little sister of the set, like the baby of the set. Sometimes that, when I think about that, I go, I wish I'd never heard that. You know what I mean?
Well, I guess it's good he thinks of her like that.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess Ashton never did, though. Because they were dating on the show, though, so...
Right.
I just don't think it's weird.
I'm also glad that shows have stopped, like
Doing that?
making, like, 14-year-olds kiss 21-year-olds. Because they did. I mean,
that's wrong.
Cinderella's another Cinderella story with Selena Gomez.
That's wrong.
It's crazy.
Well, and a lot of my friends, my personal friends, genuinely, their first kisses, because we all grew up in theater, were with older men in our community theaters.
Whoa.
And our first kisses were, like, at 12 with, like, a fucking, I don't know, like, 25-year-olds.
Wow.
Or sometimes worse. Sometimes 30-year-olds.
Yeah. That's horrifying.
Yeah, because they cast everyone. It's wrong. It's wrong.
It really is wrong.
Yeah.
I'm glad we're avoiding
I'm glad we're
that.
avoiding it. I'm glad we're casting youngins.
An example of a great movie that didn't do that, Starstruck. The Disney Channel original movie.
We are big fans of Starstruck.
They never
we support
kissed
Starstruck.
because she was like 14, 15, and he was like 21.
Oh, really?
So they never scripted a kiss, which was really
I
nice.
love that then. And just like, I'm going to be a sucker for anything about fame and famous people and the up and up. Fall in love with a regular. It's just,
I that's an ideal story.
Come
for
on.
Me. That was my dream story. Yeah.
That's all of our fantasies.
Yeah.
That's all I have.
Yeah, that same
What do you
here.
have?
I have nothing else. Nothing to
Okay.
offer you anymore.
You're useless to me now. We're hanging up. Come back next week to hear about Jared Leto's Cult and to hear about Nicolas Cage's next film, which is hopefully not problematic and very exciting.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Can I say too, if a movie is really hard to find, a Nicolas Cage movie, we always assume it's for a reason.
Oh, yeah, let's say that.
It might be racist. So if you ever look at his IMDb and go, they skipped this, it's probably because we found out it was like really racist and there was just no point. So
we don't need to talk about that. We don't need to give them money.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a good disclaimer. Thank you.
But yes, thanks for sticking around.
Thanks for sticking around, Cagers. We'll see you next week. Cheers!